What's up, Chelsea folks? It's time for another video packed with hot updates about our team. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and show your support with a like, okay? Chelsea's winning streak was halted in a London derby at the Emirates Stadium, where Arsenal triumphed with a header from Mikel Merino, following a corner taken by Martin Degaard. The goal, which came in the first half, sealed the Gunners' victory and was the only goal of the match, in a game where Enzo Maresca's side, despite showing a good response, failed to capitalize on the chances created. The defeat was bitter, especially due to Chelsea's performance in the second half, when the team applied pressure but could not break down the opposition's defense. Arsenal started the game more aggressively and had a great chance early on to take the lead, with Leandro Trossard shooting from inside the box and Robert Sanchez needing to save a subsequent shot from Gabriel Martinelli. During the first few minutes, the home side dominated the offensive play, with Chelsea defending well and looking for counterattacks. Although Arsenal was more incisive, Chelsea displayed defensive efficiency and was able to break forward, but they struggled to create clear-cut opportunities in the early stages of the game. At the 20-minute mark, Merino's goal came from a corner taken by Degaard. The Spaniard, who was playing as an improvised forward, anticipated Chelsea's defense and headed firmly into the opposite corner, beyond Sanchez's reach. It was a well-executed goal that showcased Arsenal's strength in set-piece situations, one of the team's key attributes. Despite this setback, Chelsea did not give up and became more involved in the attack as the first half progressed, creating a few good chances. The best of them came at the 37th minute when Marc Cucurella volleyed first time, but goalkeeper Raya reacted well to keep the scoreline intact. Although Arsenal took the lead into the break, Chelsea was the team that applied the most pressure towards the end of the first half, creating several offensive opportunities. Maresca's team had possession in the final third and was able to put Arsenal under pressure. However, the lack of effectiveness in finishing meant they failed to convert those chances. Cucurella's volley was a reflection of that frustration, as the ball went just wide of the post, not enough to score the equalizer. Chelsea showed they were determined to get back into the game, but the execution in front of goal was still lacking. The second half began with both teams struggling to establish a rhythm, with numerous fouls disrupting the flow of play. Chelsea, needing a quick response, was unable to turn their possession into clear goal-scoring opportunities. The team pressed, but in a disorganized manner, with key attacking players not present consistently. The situation became even more challenging when, at the 55th minute, Sanchez made a fantastic save to deny Merino from doubling the lead, stopping the Spaniard's volley. From that point, the game turned into a more physical and tactical battle, with few opportunities for either side. Despite the introduction of new players, such as Tyreek George and Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall, Chelsea was unable to break Arsenal's resistance. The changes were intended to add more dynamism and attacking force, but Chelsea could not find the necessary fluidity to create clear chances. The absence of important players such as Nicholas Jackson, Noni Madueke, and Cole Palmer was felt. These players are crucial to the team's offensive system, and their absence weakened Chelsea's ability to consistently pressure Arsenal. Maresca's team fought hard, but the attacking quality was affected by the lack of those key players. Head coach Enzo Maresca was clear in his post-match analysis, highlighting that Chelsea competed toe-to-toe with Arsenal for much of the game. While acknowledging that the team failed to turn possession into clear chances, Maresca pointed out that the difference between the teams came down to a crucial detail: the set piece. Arsenal, known for their quality in dead ball situations, took advantage of their opportunity and secured the victory. The coach also discussed how the team will need to improve their execution in key moments, but he maintained a positive outlook, indicating that Chelsea is on the right track. Maresca also mentioned that the absence of the team's three top scorers, Jackson, Madueke, and Palmer, had a direct impact on the team's offensive performance. He highlighted that despite this, Chelsea continues to show improvement and is in a strong position in the Premier League table. The team is in fourth place, with a comfortable lead over Manchester City and Newcastle, who have games in hand. Therefore, the defeat did not compromise their Champions League qualification race, and Maresca believes that with the return of the injured players, Chelsea will be in a better position to face the challenges ahead. In his final reflection, Maresca expressed confidence in Chelsea's ongoing growth. He stated that while the team still needs to take that next step to compete in games like the one against Arsenal, they are close to reaching that level. The coach is convinced that with the recovery of key players, Chelsea will become even more competitive. For the team, the international break will be an opportunity for rest and recovery ahead of their next challenge, against Tottenham. The prospect of having the injured players back is crucial to the team's success in the second half of the season. The defeat to Arsenal, although disappointing, should not be seen as a setback. Chelsea showed a good response during the match, even without their key players. The team is well positioned to continue their fight for a Champions League spot and, with some improvements, will certainly be able to compete with the top sides in the Premier League. Maresca remains optimistic about the team's progress and believes that Chelsea is on the right path, just waiting for the right moment to take the next big step in their journey. Before we continue, if you enjoy the video, please leave a like and click the bell icon on the Stamford Blues news channel so you don't miss anything new, okay? Continuing on. We want to hear your thoughts, Chelsea fans, about the team's performance in the recent London derby against Arsenal. While the Blues showed resilience and determination, it was clear that they fell short in key moments. Do you think the team showed enough fight on the pitch? The first half had some solid moments, especially when Chelsea began to build pressure towards the end, but there were still signs of frustration, especially in the second half. Do you believe the team's effort was enough, or was there a lack of cutting edge in their play that stopped them from capitalizing on Arsenal's weaknesses? Enzo Maresca made some notable substitutions during the match, with Tyreek George and Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall coming on to change things up. What are your thoughts on these changes? Did you feel that they brought a fresh dynamic to the game, or do you think the team could have benefited from different decisions at those crucial moments? Fans have been analyzing Maresca's tactical approach, and many are wondering if the right choices were made to help Chelsea get back into the match. Do you think he took the right risks, or did his changes come too late to make an impact? Another aspect that many fans have pointed out is the absence of key players like Nicholas Jackson, Noni Madueke, and Cole Palmer. How much do you believe this affected the team's offensive output? While Chelsea was able to maintain possession, they struggled to break down Arsenal's defense, and it was clear that the missing players could have made a difference in these attacking situations. Do you think the team managed to adapt well in their absence, or were there clear signs that they lacked the necessary creativity and pace in the final third? The lack of clinical finishing also seemed to be a significant issue in the game. Marc Cucurella's volley, which narrowly missed the post, was a prime example of Chelsea's frustration in front of goal. Do you think Chelsea was simply unlucky in this game, or was the team's finishing the main factor behind their inability to secure a goal? There were also moments where Chelsea could have put more pressure on Arsenal's backline but failed to do so. As fans, do you believe the team was simply not clinical enough, or were other factors at play in their attacking struggles? Looking ahead, Chelsea is still in a strong position in the Premier League. With the international break offering a chance for recovery, what do you think needs to change in the coming matches for Chelsea to stay on track in their Champions League quest? Do you believe the team can bounce back after this tough loss, especially once the key players return from injury? What adjustments would you like to see from Maresca moving forward, and how do you feel about the team's potential as they continue their progress this season? Your input is invaluable as we move towards the next chapter in Chelsea's journey. We bring updated Chelsea news every day. Subscribe to our channel and give us a like to keep receiving exclusive updates. Also, share your thoughts on this news in the comments, as it's crucial for Chelsea. See you in the next video.